Steve Cooper has taken positives from each of the games that Leicester has played so far this season, but it's today the day. He sees his side take 3 points and win for the first time under his stewardship. Well, Cooper makes one change from last weekend's 2-2 draw at Crystal Palace. It is a first Leicester City start for summer signing Bilal Al-Khanous. He replaces Oliver Skipp, who is on the bench. So it's Hermansen in goal, Justin, Okoli, Fass and Christiansen as a back four, Winks and Ndidi just in front of them, with Ayew, El-Khanous and Mavididi supporting Vardy. 2 goals this season up front. For Everton, 4 changes made by Sean Dyche following that 3-2 loss against Aston Villa 7 days ago. Injury and illness has made his selection harder and harder by the week. Garner, Doucouré, Mangala and Lindstrom come in. For Mangala and Lindstrom, it's their first Everton starts of the season. They are replacing Mikalenko, Iragambuna, Gay and Harrison. So it's Pickford in goal, Young, Tarkowski, Keane and Garner as a defence, Doucouré and Mangala in the centre of midfield, with McNeil and Jai and Lindstrom supporting Calvert-Lewin up front. Wilfred Ndidi has been Leicester's recent assist maker, 3 assists in his last 2 Premier League games, and Ndidi making his 250th Leicester City start this afternoon. The Leicester players in a huddle to the right of the centre circle as we look down from the press box in the West Stand. Leicester players dispersing into their positions, a roar around what looks like a sellout King Power Stadium. Around 3,000 Everton fans have made the trip from Merseyside. Everton will get us underway in their white shirts, grey shorts and white socks. Everton with a line of players across the halfway line on this near side, nearest to the dugouts. They will attack the Kop end in the first half, and it's the former Burnley man Dwight McNeil who plays the ball slowly all the way back to Jordan Pickford. First time from the England goalkeeper, whacked high towards the Leicester penalty area. Wilfred Ndidi with header clear towards the halfway line to James Tarkowski, and Leicester bringing it under control as it comes back into the Leicester half with Mavididi, who made his first Premier League start and scored his first Premier League goal last weekend at Crystal Palace. Remains in the side this afternoon. He's on the left, Ayew on the right. Ayew making his 300th English League appearance this afternoon in what is the early stages of his Leicester City career. Likewise, Caleb Okoli, edge of his own area, orange boots, plays the ball to the right to Wout Fass. It's a long ball over the top, looking for Vardy in the channel. It's a headed clearance by Michael Keane. Ashley Young will play left back. James Garner, normally a midfielder, will play right back as Everton try to come forward. Flag raised against Njai. He's offside. Everton retreats, although Dominic Calvert-Lewin does make a move towards Fass, who then pings one out to the right side. James Justin with a really good forward run, brings the ball down confidently and plays it across the 18-yard line. Doucouré was there to make an important clearance. A bright move from Leicester. Great run by Justin. Super spot from Wout Fass, and now it's McNeil who's managed to squeeze between Ndidi and Winks, and now it's Njai on the left-hand side, up against Okoli. 2 in the middle, now 3 as Doucouré joins them, and he's managed to get the cross in, and a golden opportunity for Jesper Lundstrom on his first Everton start, 6 yards out. If he'd have caught it cleanly, that could have been in the net, but it just glanced off his foot and fell wide of the post, and Everton coming forward with real purpose.
Yes, good counter-attack from Everton after it was more of a pass from James Justin. I thought after his first touch, Jamie Vardy's made a great run. And for me, he's got to just try and find Jamie Vardy. He doesn't. He sort of pulls it back towards the penalty spot. Everton cut it out. And all of a sudden they're on.
8 minutes gone. First corner for Leicester City will be taken by Harry Winks on the City left-hand side. It's right-footed, floated towards the far post, and Ndidi's header. That's over the bar, 6 yards out. Pickford stretching, I think he may have just had it covered. First effort on goal for Leicester, coming almost 9 minutes into the game. Just a floated corner, really inviting for the header that Ndidi did get to, but couldn't quite keep it down. Leicester regroup. Everton have the ball with Njai on the far side. Njai joined in the summer from Marseille. Here he is again, Njai into the penalty area. Brilliant onto his right foot, in off the post, and Everton leads. Well, he's been busy. He won the free kick that Leicester dealt with, but when it came back his way, it was a 1-2, received it back just inside the penalty area. The quick feet to move it onto his right foot, and with the help of the post, He's scored his first Premier League goal for Everton, and they lead after 12 minutes at King Power Stadium. Iliman Ndiaye.
Well, it's a good finish and good build-up play as well. Lovely first touch from Ndiaye when he receives that inside forward pass just on the edge of the box.
It's the Everton fans in full voice, as you would expect. Christiansen to take the throw, 20 yards from the Everton area. It's gone into the area to Vardy. He's headed down to Mavididi, laid back to El Khanous. Justin making a run at the far post. If Christiansen can make the angle for the cross, it's behind Vardy. It's a good first touch, takes him to the byline, delivers it back to Christiansen, close to the corner flag, left-footed cross first time in, out to El Khanous. Thought about the shot, has managed to find Mavididi. You could see the intentions was very much the trademark Mavididi finish, to curl one into the corner, but he just leant back and didn't quite have the body angle, the right body shape, and in the end it was curled well wide. 34 minutes gone in the game. Here is Wilfred Ndidi, right-footed to James Justin on the halfway line. Vardy just keeping an eye on him, jogging forward onto the shoulder of Tarkowski, pointing to Ndidi now to try and feed it towards him. It's on the right with Ayew. Then it's Ndidi, a back heel. It's James Justin with a cross. Might come through to Mavididi. Tried to tee it up for El Khanous. I don't think he was quite expecting the ball to come back to him. Was slightly on his heels, tried to make the move towards it, but by then it had been whisked away from it. Great play down the Leicester right to start that up. Justin and Ndidi combining really well. Here's Christiansen on the Leicester left. Here's El Khanous. A quick change of direction. Lovely ball to Mavididi. Left-footed cross at the near post. Has it got in? Has it got in? We're looking at the referee. The signal seems to be no. Well, that would have been an horrendous error by Pickford. Brilliant play by El Khanous and Mavididi. Christiansen started it, and as it was fired into the near post, Pickford, it looked like it should be an easy claim. He's looking at his gloves now because it just went through them and it dropped on the line. As we see a replay, in the end it was nowhere near crossing it. And as I look to the left in the family stand, the amount of people in the first front rows that are now trying to gain cover by either going into the concourses or standing towards the back of the stand. Everton coming forward as the fans try and get respite. It's Leicester looking for respite as Everton come forward again. Lindstrom 7 yards out, a couple of step overs, a right-footed shot, trying to squeeze it into the near post. It's over the bar. I can hardly see the back rows of the East Stand now over on the far side, such as the dark weather and the intensity of the rain that is blocking our view.
Yeah. Lovely ball to find Lundstrom.
I'm just going of the sound effects though of the roof. It just seems to have eased slightly, but looking at the rain, it doesn't look as though it has. Here's El Khanous, Christiansen joining him, 18 yards from the Everton goal. Now it's Mavididi looking for El Khanous again. Orange boots shining in the rain that is continuing to fall. Mavididi onto El Khanous again, left touchline, down the line Christiansen. He's got a bit of space here, but his cross comes off the back of Garner. Thought Winks could have got to that one. He left it for Ayew, and in between them both it's Iliman Ndiaye who's come away with the ball and he's over the halfway line. Ayew couldn't quite keep up with him. Lovely piece of skill, and look at the space for Dwight McNeil, left of the penalty area, approaching the box, taking strike, looking for a corner, but I think that'll be a goal kick. It was well wide and didn't really see a deflection despite the claims of the Everton winger.
No, but it's just too easy from a Christiansen cross. Everton just break up the pitch.
And it's a chance for Everton to break with Ndiaye. James Justin was tempted nearly to slide in for a challenge, stayed on his feet, and Ndiaye turns and feeds it to Decore on the halfway line. Behind him is Ashley Young, as well as Watford, had spells with Aston Villa and Manchester United. 455 Premier League appearances for the 39-year-old, whose son Tyler is coming through the ranks at the Peterborough United Academy, 18 years of age. Here's Calvert-Lewin, takes one in his stride with James Justin alongside him, got away from Justin. The clearance from Faust has dropped to Ndiaye, edge of the area, looking to turn one way then the other. Ndiaye has got free of his markers and then left-footed at the near post, has sent it skywards and into the Leicester fans behind that goal.
Yeah, great feat from Ndiaye again. He's got 1, 2, possibly 3 Leicester defenders.
Ashley Young, left-footed cross. Okole watches it onto his right boot, sends it out of the area, but only to Dwight McNeil as Everton look to keep up this intensity at the start of the second half. They lead 1-0. We've had 6 minutes of the second period. Here's Tarkowski on the halfway line as Leicester try and force the visitors back. But it comes forward now, and it's a 1-2, and it's Calvert-Lewin, and Garner from right back. He's now bursting into the penalty area, has an option with Unjai, but his cross is straight to Wout Faes, who stands firm, but then he's given the ball away. It's Mangala, he can't bring it under control. James Justin with a clearance. It's untidy, but so far Leicester surviving. But there's so much space for Garner on that right side as he bursts forward. Now Leicester can bring it under control with Okoli. And he comes forward, Winks wants it, demands it, gets it, over the halfway line, away from Mangala, sprinting forward Harry Winks. Now it's El Khanous, on to Mavididi, 3 Everton players with him, Winks on the edge of the box. It's a low cross in, it's Jordan Ayew with some great control with his back to goal, and then spun, and on the half volley, sent it towards the top corner, but it was always drifting away from the goal. That'll give Everton, or Leicester rather, some confidence in their attacking play.
Yeah, it's a great first touch with his left foot. He just spins round and hooks the ball over the top.
A bit of activity on the Leicester bench.
Yeah.
It's like Buonanotte will be called into action. Here's Mavididi, crossing opportunity, Vardy in the middle. 2 more joining in, James Justin and Jordan Ayew. It's kept on that far side by El Khanous. Christensen joining now, edge of the box, on to James Justin. The 2 fullbacks involved in this move as Winks lined up the shot from a good distance out, scored against Tranmere at that end of the ground, but way off target with this one despite the room that was afforded to it.
I thought maybe he should have put his foot through that. He's straight for the little curler.
And Didi now, Wout Faes making an option on the right, waits for the ball to bounce to his feet, looks down the line. James Justin was an option, but he's gone back to Caleb Okoli, and it's Jordan Ayew. Wout Faes again, a switch of play, spotted Mavididi in space. Jack Harrison getting back to close down Mavididi. Down the line, underlapping was Wilfred Ndidi. Back to Mavididi, back to Wilfred Ndidi again. Manages to keep the ball in control, feeds it to Buonanotte, can't quite make the room for the shot. Comes back to Wilfred Ndidi again, edge of the box, onto his left foot, tried to squeeze it through to Vardy, and it was just beyond him. Vardy is pleading for a corner. And Ndidi maybe could have shot with his right foot. Once it got to his left, he was always looking for the pass, and it was a delicate one, and maybe it was just too intricate. Everton remaining organised as Faes finds Ndidi in a pocket of space inside the centre circle, onto Christensen, out to the left. It's Mavididi on that far touchline, Garner in front of him, Harrison coming across as well, and Mavididi skips past Garner. There's 4 in blue inside the penalty area. Mavididi's cross is behind Jordan Ayew, drops to Winks. The control was poor, and Everton have it with McNeil, and he's got options right and left as he comes over the halfway line. James Justin keeping up with him, ball slid into the path of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Good save, Mads Hermansen, down to his right to palm it away. Everton still have it, Unjai playing it to the edge of the box, whereas Mangala waiting for it. Down the line to Unjai. Leicester looking for the flag to be raised. Unjai puts his foot on the ball, pauses play, tries to wriggle beyond Wout Faes, but he can't get beyond the Belgium defender. Now it's Buonanotte. Now it's Winks, edge of the box. Lovely ball to Ndidi in space once again. Over the halfway line, coming through the centre of the field. Still Ndidi. Holds off Doucouré. Finds Mavididi now. A couple of step overs and fouled by Garner. And that's a Leicester City free kick. End-to-end stuff.
Yeah, they look really dangerous, don't they, Everton, on the counter-attack there. Great save from Hermansen, from Calvert-Lewin. Leicester regain possession, go up the other end of the pitch, and Mavididi, I think, you know, just keep giving them the ball 1v1 on Garner. He's got him on toast at the minute.
Winks took the free kick a moment ago, has gone across to the Leicester left to take the resulting corner, drilled in low across the byline to Ndidi, gets beyond his man, pulls one back, Okoli! Should have scored, few yards out. Keeper in no man's land, and Okoli with a glancing header that's gone over the bar after the set-piece move from Winks to Mavididi. Lovely skill, opened up the crossing chance, and it's over the bar. Mavididi has taken it quickly. Maybe before Everton get a chance to set themselves up. He exchanges a pass with Harry Winks. 3 Everton players in his way. Cross, low, cleared firmly by James Tarkowski.
Just trying to force it there. Not really a good angle to put a cross into the box, and easily cleared by Everton. And a little bit You know, look, the short corner itself, initially it looked good, but obviously not something they've used on the training ground.
Buonanotte, lovely ball, looking to just feed it over the top of the Everton back line to Vardy. Tarkowski stretching every muscle in his neck to get there. Leicester have won it back with Mavididi. They've won another corner.
It's scrappy, but nearly effective. They get the corner out of it. A little bit of indecision there in the Everton defensive ranks. You know, Pickford came for it, then he stopped. Vardy wins it. Mavididi can't control it properly, and then Garner just sticks a foot in, puts it behind for another corner.
Winks over the corner, left-hand side. The last one nearly led to a goal. This one delivered straight in, and Didi's header. There's a real scramble in the box, and it's touched home. I think it was Stephy Mavididi that got the final touch, the crucial touch that gives Leicester City an equaliser. They came close on the previous one. They strike from this one. Winks corner, and Didi rising. Bedlam inside the 6-yard area, and Mavididi leading to King Power Stadium. Celebrations, 2 goals in 2 games, all square at King Power Stadium.
Well, again, it's a quality ball into the box from Harry Winks. He just floats it with just enough pace so the keeper can't come and get it just along that 6-yard box. Again, it's Wilfred Ndidi along with Caleb Akole who rise the highest. There's no real connection on the ball. It comes off an Everton defender, in fact, but it just bounces down back towards the Everton goal. It just comes off the head of Ndidi, actually. Akole does brilliantly. I know he gives the offside, but big physical presence of Calvert-Lewin.
Winks with a chip ball to Mavididi into the box, left side onto his right foot. We've seen that a few times before. Left for Ndidi, a shot through a crowd of players that was always going wide. 12 minutes of normal time remain. Leicester 1, Everton 1. This one is on a knife edge.
Without a doubt, Leicester obviously probing for that winning goal.
86.5 minutes have been played. James Justin in the left back position for the moment. Wins it back. Mavididi, great strength again, but then he's weighed up his options. The ball was taken from him, and Didi's trying to win it back high up the field for Leicester. It's Mangala who turns, initially facing his own goal. Then he's closed down by Edouard, urged on by the Leicester players, and then Mangala just fell to the ground, looked for a free kick, definitely isn't. Christiansen onto Mavididi, left of the box. Christian underlapping, will pull the ball back towards Edouard. Flick down for Buonanotte. Oh, brilliant block by Keane on the 6-yard line. Would have been a fantastic goal, potentially the winner. It might still be for Leicester. Christiansen, far touchline, uses Winks on that left side in a deeper position. It's across from a deep area. Are you rising? Keane there again to make the block inside the 6-yard box. A throw into Everton. Fatawu in space on the left side as there is a switch of play to the young Ghanaian. A chance to display his skills at King Power Stadium once again. Garner and Harrison in front of it. Plays the ball out to Harry Winks. There's 4 in the area for Leicester as Winks sends it in, but Pickford can claim on this near side of the box in front of Odsonne Edouard. Pickford, underarm throw, full-time whistle blows. A full-blooded clash that really could have gone either way. Players dropping to the ground. They have given absolutely everything here. We've had all kinds of conditions, and maybe it's right in the end. It does end all square. Everton led at half-time thanks to Ilian Njai's first Premier League goal. Leicester gave it everything in the second half, equalising on the 73rd minute. Goals in back-to-back games for Stephy Mavididi, steering home from close range following a Harry Winks corner. Buonanotte came close to scoring in back-to-back home games. He saw his effort blocked on a blistering volley.